what you want to do is use men to feel happier. That's it. You don't owe them anything. Just to know that if you're on a date with a guy, just to be with a happy woman is a huge gift to a man, because he gets to feel successful. So you've done your job. You don't have to do anything for him. You just have to be yourself and use him. It's literally like, a guy can say this, a woman can't. But I say to my wife, honey, I'm a tool. Just use me. And I said that one time to her. He says, it's amazing that you can feel comfortable saying that, because women don't use me. I don't want to be used. That's okay. If for a man, that's what we're about, is we want to feel successful, to be used. Our sensitivity there, the hypersensitivity of these modern men, is that we need to feel we're successful because they don't have the confidence, and they need a woman to build up his confidence. And so we'll explore today some ways to do that. I just want women to know that men are desperately looking to feel successful. And what the message that makes a man feel successful is that he thinks, I've made you happy. And what you have to do is clearly let him know that he provides safety. And the fact that he's just listening, or he's there, show him the little things he does and acknowledge that it makes you feel good. Then he feels like, okay, I'm doing my job. The symbol that he's done his job is you're happy. But what men don't yet discern is the way I accomplish that reward, so to speak, her happiness, is by making it safe for her to be herself. And men haven't learned that. And so that's a message that women have to communicate more and more. And how do you do that? It's like little statements like, oh, I'm just feeling so happy I can be myself with you. And, oh, you were so helpful when you did this. I know I could share what I think with you, and you'll always see the good in it. And not being argumentative, particularly in the beginning of a relationship, is such a key thing, because it doesn't matter. All you want to do is share. And then when he maybe disagrees with you, here's 3 practical tips. Whenever there's disagreement, speak your mind. Don't butter it all up. Be yourself. Be your authentic self, but do it in a tactful way. So he says, what do you think about the election? And then maybe you say something and he disagrees with you. And then whatever he says, you say, well, that makes sense. And then say what you say. Or you go, well, that's a good idea. I hadn't thought of that. You have to, these like buffer statements. And women don't realize how important they are, because these little buffers bump his testosterone up. Men need 10 times more testosterone than a woman to be attracted to her. He needs to feel this sense of success. But it doesn't mean she has to put herself down. It means that she just has to give him the little message that he's a success, which allows him to let her be as powerful as him. The old-fashioned thing is women have to be submissive. They have to go down, whatever. And that would somehow, make men love you. And it does, but it keeps women from being authentic and truly to who they are, and powerful women on their male side. So you have that confidence on your male side. The challenge is to use that confidence to go to your female side and not see it as weakness, but see it as vulnerability, see it as emotionality, see it as not being perfect. It's seeing it as, it's the part of us that can love because it needs support. It's not an island. And as a woman can find that place inside of her, she not only will find greater happiness and love, but she will attract the right guy for her.